Today we have a special guest in our studio, and you noticed it's the first time we have it in English, our podcast. Flowers and Beats, welcome, and a lovely welcome to the one and only Loulia.
Thank you.
How do you do today?
I'm doing good. Thank you for doing it in English.
Yeah,
I'm very honored
welcome.
to be the first one, and that I'm sorry that I don't speak German good enough. I will learn, I promise.
I'll try to make it comfortable for you in English.
Thank you.
And we want to get to know you a little bit.
Yes.
People know you from the Voice of Germany, but there's so much more to you and to your own music.
I hope.
So let's find out a little bit more about that, okay?
Okay.
Tell me a little bit about you.
I was on the Voice of Germany.
Nice.
I'm Loulia. I'm from France, but I haven't lived in France for a long time. I am 26 years old. I live in Berlin. I'm based in Berlin at the moment. And before Berlin, I was based in Seoul in South Korea for 4 years. And I do mainly R&B and blues and funk a little bit.
These are just the facts, but they don't really show with what passion you do your job, right? You're a professional musician.
Yeah.
And I can personally say I really love your music. I love your voice. When I first saw you online, I was on the phone with Mark and I texted him immediately, dude, you have to listen to this immediately. And he was like, yeah, she's fantastic.
Thank you.
Now you're here. I'm so happy that you're here already.
I'm very happy to be here.
It's an
lovely.
honor to be here with you. And we're going to hear a little bit more about you, and also we're going to hear your music later, which will be very exciting for all of us.
Okay. I've heard my music before. But I'm so excited to listen
You are
to it
basically a globetrotter, as you said, right?
Globetrotter.
Yeah, you started in France. Did you go to school in France as well?
Yeah. I went until high school. I mean, I did 6 months of university in France. Then I left.
You know what? Me too.
What? 6 months of university in France?
Yeah, j'ai fait des études à la Sorbonne.
Ah, me too.
Yeah.
Sorbonne. I was at La Sorbonne also. Yeah. Where were you? At which Sorbonne?
Well, business, basically. I studied business.
Okay, funny. Yeah. I was at l'INALCO. Do you know it?
Yeah.
Ah, cool. Yeah. Funny.
But that was the extent. I was there for 6 months.
Okay.
Also, I stayed a little bit longer because I loved Paris.
Really? Why would you do that?
Well, I was dancing as well. I was a professional dancer.
Okay.
And I had like a dancing contract in Paris, and I was like, I'm moving to Paris. And then when I came back to pack my bags, I got a call like, okay, we're broke now, so you don't have to come anymore.
Oh, no.
So the company vanished. So that's why I stayed in Germany.
Okay.
But I loved the feeling of France. What I didn't like is the smell of piss everywhere.
Yeah. Very little people like that.
Yeah.
It's a common thing to not like it. Yes, but Paris somehow has this charm, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I don't like it either.
That's why you moved far away.
I moved far
basically
from the piss.
Further. You couldn't move further away, basically, right?
Yeah, that's true. But I didn't move away from the piss. That was not like the main reason. I moved for the school, really.
Okay.
Because there's no public university of singing in France, and in Korea there was, so that's why. Yeah,
like my parents, for instance, moved from Africa to Europe, which is a huge step, right?
Which country in Africa?
From Ghana, right? And I feel like they had to be so brave to do this, to move to a different culture, different country, different language. You don't know the people, you don't know how they behave, you don't know how they will react to you. How was that step for you?
I feel like my experience and the experience of your parents are probably very different for many reasons.
The bravery.
But the bravery, I was 18, so like I was crapping myself probably. But when you're so young, you don't really realize it, I think. So you're like going with the fantasy and the romanticizing your life and be like, it's gonna be great. I'm gonna be so famous there. But I was really scared. I was not so famous. I was a little bit famous.
Yes, what did you do there?
When I arrived, 6 months after I arrived, so I was in the best school of music. I was very lucky that I got in. And when you're in that school, you're very exposed to producers and blah 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 and TVs, and I was the only foreigner in the school, so I was even more easy to target, let's say. And I got asked to do a TV show, and turns out it was with a very big K-pop idol, and then with Psy from Gangnam Style, and so yeah, I was on TV shows singing K-pop basically.
Was it that time also of Gangnam Style, or was it before that?
After.
After, wow.
Gangnam Style is a bit of, it's not that young of a song.
I don't know, like was the song older and then it became famous, the song, or? Because I don't have a feeling for the time span. Is it like 5 years ago?
Yeah, no,
7 years ago?
More. Because I arrived in Korea in 2017.
Oh, wow.
And it was already out for a while.
Yeah.
So actually, I don't know when it got out,
Yeah.
the song. I would say probably way before, because the actress in it, who's also a singer, she looked much younger than she did when I arrived.
Yeah.
So
what was the biggest moment of culture shock for you when you
in
got
Korea? Wow, there were many. It's a very disciplined country.
Yeah.
France is not. I mean, as you know, we burn everything when we don't agree. We strike because of strikes. We just, that's France. Koreans, no. So I think the discipline was like that. And it's a very, there's a lot of ranking, like hierarchy in the culture of Korea. And so the way you will address yourself to other people will depend on their age, on their status, on how much longer have they been in the school than you, blah, blah, blah. And when I arrived right for the beginning of the classes. And we had a uniform that only the first years would have, because we were inferior of the years above us.
Of course, yeah.
And we were, for a week, every morning at 7 a.m. we would be, the 100 of us from my class, put in a room with 3 or 4 designated superior years, and we would have to scream one by one a slogan, and it was like 안녕하십니까, and it's like hello, year 17 concentration vocals, my name is Loulia, and we had to scream it one by one, the 100 of us.
Oh wow. Mm-hmm.
And if we didn't do it well, they would say again, do it again. And I was like shocked, because in France, you cannot even imagine that you could ask people to do that. You would, like, that wouldn't happen.
Yeah.
And I think I was really like, what the hell did I land in? But it trains your...
Yeah, you got exposed to so many different styles also, right?
Yeah.
Styles of living, styles of behaving, and also styles of thinking. I feel like if you grow up, or if you live in such a strict environment, you also start thinking in a different pattern, right?
Yeah, I feel like actually living in such a strict environment helped me think more freely, because especially when you're not from such a strict environment, you really value the freedom. I mean, rules don't take away the freedom necessarily, and there it makes also things very safe, and safety really allows you to be free from time to time. But I started valuing my speech, my freedom more, craving for it a little bit more, but also knowing how to distance myself and behave in appropriate ways, culturally speaking.
So you started with the freedom you had from France. You learned the strict ways of South Korea, and then you let it all out in Berlin.
And I moved to the chaos that is Berlin, which I think actually, like, that's pretty cool. I think for me it's nice, because Berlin is so unapologetically Berlin.
Berlin is reckless.
Yeah.
Right?
It's like, whatever. It's a very whatever place, and like when you come from Korea, that is like anything else but whatever, it's like it's kind of fun, because I've learned to be very disciplined and very, I mean, people in Berlin are hardworking, but like to the extreme really in Korea. And so I've learned everything that was technical and everything that is like, you need to really be there. And then in Berlin, I could allow myself to let go of things that I didn't know, I didn't need to have anymore, and kind of like, learn to be more authentically me while keeping this discipline. So actually it's quite a lucky background.
Yeah, you have the best of 3 worlds.
Of 3 words. I mean, France is just about strikes and burning stuff, but
you need that also sometimes.
Sometimes
you know?
you need to let it out.
Yeah.
Burn things. No, I never burned anything actually.
Not yet.
Not yet.
But maybe today.
Maybe today I'm mad and I just burn stuff.
I'm gonna give you some statements, and you just tell me what you think about it. Okay?
Okay.
Ready?
Yes.
Nice. You understood the game immediately. I'd rather play a show in a packed, tiny, stuffy bar than a huge festival where nobody is watching.
Wow. Wow, that's a hard question.
What do you think about it? What are you thinking?
For the fun of it, I would say yes, but for the strategy of it, I would say no. Because at festivals, there may be nobody watching, but it always looks good on a portfolio to say that you were booked there. It's always more fun, obviously, to play in a crowded bar where people are really enjoying. I would rather do that for my enjoyment, obviously, but for the growth of a career, sadly, you have to go through those empty stages as well.
Okay, speaking about that, would you rather have a hit single that you really personally don't like at all?
Ooh, okay.
Or have your own deep song, but people don't really listen to it?
For that one, I would rather have a song that is more authentic to me. Because if it's a hit song that doesn't really represent me, and I've done some like featuring like this, I feel like years later, taking responsibility of it and saying, yes, that was me, is hard because that was not.
Yeah.
So because things that, like when you play a gig, it's a temporary thing, except that on a festival, like the name of the festival is there, which is nice. But a single, it stays because it was on the internet, it's there. So I would rather do something that I like and that I'm really like, years later, I'll still be like, yeah, that was me.
Imagine you had like the song like Last Christmas, for example, which will be your only great song, and you have to sing it for the rest of your life.
Yeah, I mean, if I like it, I'll sing it. I'll sing it till the end, I guess. Yeah. But it's easy to get tired of your songs sometimes. Yeah, when you're just emotionally tired, and that it's not that you hate the song, but it's like it's such a muscle memory. That it's hard to find the emotion and the connection back to it again. So really grounding yourself in like, this is what I felt when I wrote it, but I was so young back then, I don't feel this way anymore. Yeah, it's a bit hard.
I saw a concert once of Beyonce, and there was one song where at this exact moment, there was a tear flowing down her face, right? And then I watched different concerts, and it happened the same way all the time.
Every time.
And I was like, she's like she's an alien. Yeah.
So staged.
But that's like amazing, let's say, attention to detail. Like if you know your body that well, to get that's right insane. There at the right moment, that's insane
because it's very subtle. So much for you to be like, oh, crazy, that's touching. Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, insane. She's really good. She's really queen.
Yep, she is.
Queen bee.
Okay, another question. I'd rather spend hours talking to fans after a show than immediately disappear backstage.
I would say yes, because I really want to connect with the audience. It is hard to be fully able to, like, to be fully there.
To open up also.
Mentally and opening up and like really talking, even if it's not fans, even if it's your friends and family, after a concert when you had really a rush of like adrenaline and then your brain is like, you've used all of your brain capacity and you're just brain dead listening to people. Yeah, but I would rather do that at least maybe in the beginning, or even like yeah, it's just nice to connect actually.
Yeah, and also you, as you said, you leave something of yourself on stage every time. I mean, especially when you're emotionally invested in the songs, and if you're connecting to the people as well, you give them something, right? And it drains you a little bit, right?
Yeah. I mean, it's draining, but also it's really nice to connect with people after. Also, it's hard to keep that boundary of like the person you saw on stage is still like, because you want to be relatable, but also, you want to protect the person that you are. But yeah, it's still really nice to see the people who made the effort and put, because like you can never take for granted people's time. This is the time they decided, it was their choice to give it to you, so you have to also respect that.
Yeah, totally. Okay, I'd rather shoot a music video with a low budget but creative ideas than an expensive one that is uninspired.
Yes.
Well, we can see that in your portfolio. We have a lot of videos that are pretty artistic, right?
Yeah, but I'm also very lucky because I have a great network and great friends who are creative and who believe in me and I believe in them. And so we fill each other's portfolios and experiences by trying things out together. So I think without those connections and these friendships, everything that was low budget would have costed much more. So I'm really grateful for that. But yeah, I would rather have something that means something and that is memorable rather than something that costed a lot but that doesn't mean anything in the end.
Yeah. Okay, then one last question. I'd rather give an interview that truly delves into my music than one that just asks superficial questions.
I mean, yes, for sure. But these days I'm watching a French format called Combini Small Talk, and it's a guy who invites French celebrities and he asks nothing about their career. He only asks like really. Like, what is your favorite color and why, and also what is your favorite medication? Like, he just asks really like very, very, very weird questions. Also,
but you like watching it, right?
I like watching it but I think it's because those people are already very famous and that we've already heard everything that they could say in an interview, or at least that they could generically say. And so it's nice to see them strip down from that fame and be a person, and that you have a little bit more of an insight of like who they could be as people. But as for now, I'd love to speak about my music.
So let's talk about your music, okay? Thank you for the game.
Well, thank you for the game. It was a great game. I hope I won.
You did. You won in life.
Great. Nice.
Let's dive a little bit into your own music, which we're also going to hear later on.
Nice.
You have a couple of singles that you will perform, and I feel like I listen to all of them, of course, and I feel like it's a lot about self-love.
Yeah, that's true.
Self-love, and also how you talk to yourself.
Yeah, that's true. That's how I wish I talked to myself. Because I'm pretty harsh with myself, actually. I think I'm way kinder to myself and way more empowering myself through my songs. Because I don't necessarily write them just for me, I also write them for people who might need to relate to it. But the real me, the real Loulia as a person, she's not that kind to herself. I wish she was.
Yeah, you should talk to yourself like a good friend.
I should.
Right?
Yeah, we're just acquaintances so far. No, I'm learning though. I'm learning, yeah.
Yeah, I always feel like music is the one vehicle basically that allows you to talk to yourself repeatedly all the time in a loving voice, if you like to, because you're gonna sing it in your head all the time, and that's how you teach yourself the words that you can use for yourself as well.
Yeah, that's true. Also because you spend time to choose the right words, whereas when you're just living, sometimes you're not consciously choosing the words.
That's right. And sometimes you also watch yourself.
That's true. Oh, well.
Tell me about that song.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So this song is for the empowerment of mainly women, I would say. Women in general are very utilized and sexualized, whereas it's on TV, whereas it's in the street, whatever. And yeah, this is the story of a woman who's like, I actually watch myself, but whatever I do is actually not for you. It's not for the male gaze, it's not for anybody else's gaze, it's for her own, because she just wants to be enough to herself and nothing else needs to be around, just her. But it's a little bit more, I would say, not family friendly, because it's within the context of more of a intimate setting. But
it's also
overall,
about, it's also about learning to accept yourself, right?
Yeah, true. But I feel like in this song, she already accepted herself quite much. I feel like it's kind of like the girl or the woman that has been hurt, but now she knows better. It's kind of like in between the anger and the healing, I would say.
Okay, talking about healing, a different song that's also about healing would be Hopefully Better. Hopefully Better,
yes, it is. This song actually was a jam in the beginning. I just met with the producer. We had no idea of what we would do. And I'm a very, very anxious person. The only place I'm not anxious is on the stage, which for people it's a bit weird because you're so exposed there. That's why you're super vulnerable. But for me, that's why I'm safe, because I know that I got it. But like in general, I'm a very anxious person. And this song is about maybe one day I won't be. And I wish it for people. But somehow after talking about it with other people really understood this song in many different ways, so I'm really happy. For me it was just the hope that one day I won't be that anxious anymore.
I love this song actually. I find it very inspiring.
Thank you.
Because for me personally, it deals with the struggle of healing, you know, the way, not just people always want the end, but it's the way is even more important than the end.
It is.
Because with the way you learn to appreciate also the steps that you take to get there, right?
Yeah. But I feel like it doesn't also have to be just about self-growth and self-healing. It can also be about just the world we live in. It can be more of a general hope as well. It's really propre à chacun, to each their own interpretation of the song, really.
Yeah, and you found different homes as well.
I did. Yeah, this song is because I'm French, moved to Korea, now I'm in Berlin. And I felt like when I'm asked where my home is, it's always a bit of a struggle to answer, because why should I have one only when my childhood memories and my family are in France, and those memories are rooted in France, but my actual growing was in Korea and my learning, and now the healing and living is in Berlin, and so it feels like each of those phases are important enough to be home. And this is also about then maybe I could be the home, or like this song could be the home. It doesn't need to be. It's a bit too de-sacralized, unmystify the word home.
Yes, and talking about your homes, you had Germany, France, and South Korea, and I want to play a game with you about these homes. Okay?
Game zone.
There you go.
Nice. Yes.
It's a very easy game. I'm going to state some fun facts, and you are going to decide which country this fact stems
out of those three.
From. Yes, out of these three. Ready?
Yes.
In this country, when you are born, you're already considered 1 year old.
South Korea.
Yes.
Yes, that's true.
And everybody gets the same birthday, basically. Like everybody gets older on the same day.
Yeah, I mean they do celebrate birthdays still, but depend on which month you were born on, you can actually be 2 years older. I'm from January, so I'm now, it's not anymore, but when I was in Korea, this rule was still there. I was a paran. A paran means a fast, and I was a fast year, so I was born at 2 years old.
Okay, wow.
yeah. But now it doesn't exist anymore. At least it's not used as much. And even the Korean age is now not so used anymore. But yeah, you're already 1 year old because you spent almost a year in your mother's womb.
Okay. A pillow can legally be considered a weapon in this country.
Whoa. France?
No.
Is it Germany?
It's Germany. In Germany, a pillow can be considered a weapon.
Crazy. Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
It could be. That's
it could
true.
be if you use it hard enough.
If you're really trying, that's true. Then it can be German. Germans are very hardworking. They very convicted. Conviction is cool. Nice.
Radio stations here are legally required to play a certain quota of music in the country's language.
Yeah, that's France.
Yeah, 35 to 40% has to be in France, in French, and also a certain percentage of that has to be with new artists.
Yeah, I know. That's great. That's a bit sad for artists like me who don't write in French.
Yeah. Some parts of your songs are actually French.
I have 2 French songs that are fully in French, and there's another one that I already wrote. But I mix French. There are some French words in some of my songs, but there's also some Korean words. I have trilingual, Homes is trilingual because of the concept of the song. But I don't think my 2 words in French are enough for the radio quota, sadly.
Okay, listen to this one. An American actor and singer achieved almost legendary music status here, famously performing his hit song about freedom at the Berlin Wall.
Wait.
There's an American actor who's famous in this country.
But he performed at the Berlin Wall. Wouldn't be Germany then?
Yeah, it's Germany.
Yeah.
It was
so
an easy
smart
one, huh?
in the head. I was like, wait.
Yeah, he's David Hasselhoff. Do you know him?
No.
In America, in the US, he's not really famous.
But here he is.
But he's a legend here in Germany.
Crazy.
Because of Baywatch. He's the guy who was the main actor in Baywatch.
Is he in that Uber Eats thing? I mean, wait, are we supposed to talk about Berlin?
Okay. Wait, It was a Baywatch or was it something else? Mark? It was Baywatch.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. With Pamela Anderson, right? Yeah. I know my stuff.
You know your stuff. Yeah, cool. I didn't know.
Okay, in this country,
yes,
you might be diagnosed with anger disease.
Anger disease. That could be Korea.
It is Korea.
Yeah. Yeah, because I feel like sometimes, now I feel like it's also growing, but mental health is not really a topic. Mm-hmm. So anger disease, yes.
Yeah, definitely.
Emotion disease. Yes.
Oh yeah, basically, yeah. Ketchup was once largely banned from elementary schools' cafeterias in this country to preserve its culinary heritage.
Wouldn't it be Germany? No. But then, because it could be Korea because of gochujang.
Mm-hmm. Could be.
But because France, I don't think we have to preserve anything related to ketchup. So I would say potentially Korea.
No, it's France.
Really?
Well, they banned ketchup in the elementary schools. Yeah.
When? Why? But also, what are they trying to? Ketchup is so dangerous.
Yeah, it's not authentically French, maybe.
No, it's not. But that's insane. Okay, cool.
Okay, in this country, escaping from prison is not illegal.
Okay. Germany?
Yes. In Germany, you can legally escape from prison. Obviously, you will be caught and brought back. Okay. But your feeling of freedom, of wanting freedom, is not illegal. So you have the right to be free, want to be free. But you obviously
that's
will
kind
get
of
back.
a beautiful way to put it.
If you're a criminal,
Yeah. Okay. Wow.
Okay, let's have one last one. Okay.
Okay.
Maybe I'll find a difficult one.
I feel like they were already difficult. I messed up multiple times.
Okay, this country officially spans the most time zones in the world, which are 12 time zones.
That there is 12 time zones within this country?
Yes.
Isn't it Berlin Alexanderplatz where there's this thing?
No, it's not. It's not a metaphor. It's actually.
Okay.
12
I
time
thought you
zones.
were talking about the actual like this clock thing.
Yeah.
What? But that's a. It's one of those three
Yes,
countries.
one of these three.
I feel like Korea is way too small. So.
It is France
Yeah.
because of the colonies, which are basically French territory.
I didn't do it. It was not me. But I get it. Okay, yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, thank you for the game.
That's true.
That was nice, huh?
Yeah. But that's actually the last fact is a good fact to put it back in their face.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
Yeah.
So we talked about your homes as well.
Yes.
We talked about mental health. And you have one more song which is called Sick.
Yes.
What's that about?
Which is called Sick. So actually the song, I didn't write it alone because it was with the Voice of Germany. When you go to the semifinals, you get to release a song with the songwriter. And we kind of like wanted to point fingers at, it's not the person who's sick, it's the world that is sick. And it's like, kind of like, what is your responsibility as a one individual in a world that's so sick? Like when you feel you maybe not be able to do much, maybe there's a little bit that you could still hope for. But yeah, sadly, I did not write this one by myself, but I really do love it. And when I heard the first sketch for the first time, I was very jealous that I didn't write it myself alone, because
Yeah.
I was like, I would have loved to do that, but they did really amazing.
Yeah, but one song that is yours is Butterflies.
It is
Tell me about that one.
Butterflies. There is a scientific fact saying that if you feel butterflies in your belly, it's not love, it's anxiety. You're not supposed to feel butterflies for too long.
What? Really?
If you feel butterflies for too long, it's linked to that person making you feel unsafe and uncomfortable, and that's why you still feel like...
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's unsettling.
Yeah. And so, I mean, it depends also on the situation, but like I was in a situation where I felt butterflies where I really couldn't find love, and I was thinking like, I know there's no love actually, there's rather despise than there is love. Why are there
passion? It's
butterflies?
Passion. We call it passion, but maybe it's
yeah, but then
also
I looked
anxiety.
it up and it was like, yeah, actually this is a sentiment of anxiety that in the beginning of a relationship can be excitement, but after a while of knowing that person, it's not a good sign. And so that's why the first lyrics are, I want to kill those butterflies in my stomach. So it's about growing out of it and making the conscious decision of being free, like a butterfly could be when it flies away. Sadly, apparently I decided to kill it. So, but yeah, that's what the song is about. Growing out of something consciously and be like the realization of, that's not love. Let's get over that.
Well, I would like to play one more game with you, okay?
Okay. Do you have a...
You need a voiceover for this.
Yeah, a jingle.
You have to guess something.
I have to guess something. I was very bad at the one before of guessing the country. And I had only 3 options. I was bad at it.
This one will be nice. It's actually literally our favorite game.
Okay.
And it's a picture game. So,
wow.
I'm going to show you some pictures and you are going to guess
it feels like I'm at the therapist.
Which band it is.
Which band?
Yeah, band or singer or artist.
Those, when I see this picture?
Yes. What do you see? Maybe describe what you see.
I see... I see 4 girls.
Yeah.
At least 4 female presenting individuals.
Yes, that's right.
With different hair colors.
That's a very good point. Do you know a band that's about hair colors?
I would say it's probably K-pop then.
Is it? No, I don't think so.
Really? A band with hair colors?
Well, you see 4?
Yeah.
Which hair colors do you see?
I mean, is it the Spice Girls?
No, what? It's a good guess.
Because she's a ginger, isn't she?
Yeah, but the Spice
but
Girls
there
has a
would be
blonde
at
one in
least,
there.
Yeah, and
what do you see here?
There's no blondes.
Oh, that's a good guess.
That's a good guess. There's no blondes.
Maybe you don't know the band.
I don't know.
It's called Four Non-Blondes.
Oh, is that? I don't know this.
That's right.
4 non-blondes.
Yeah. Well, maybe this one is more
Air
easy.
conditioner.
And-
Superheroes.
Yes, maybe sound it out. What? It's an air condition.
Yeah.
Maybe that's an abbreviation. That's right.
So, okay.
Yeah, there's an abbreviation for this. Air condition.
AC?
Yes.
ACDC?
Yes. Oh, you got it.
I'm so happy I got this one. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. Okay.
What do you see here?
Alice Cooper.
Wow. Now you're on a roll, right?
Oh. Ice Monkey. No, wait.
Yes,
yeah,
nice.
Ice Monkey.
Almost. The first word is different, but it has to do with cold
exactly.
place.
Acid Monkey. No, what is the name of the? But the monkeys is right. Arctic monkeys.
Yes, there you go.
I know them. But
You know them personally?
No, not
Okay.
personally. Sadly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good guess. I love the next one. Just sound
Ariana
it out.
Grande.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was easy, huh?
That's a good one. That's a good one. More.
It's the most fun game ever.
Nuclear kitten.
Your kitten is right.
Kitten?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't know if I know any
I think you know.
band with a kitten
Is it a band?
or an artist with a kitten.
Well, it's a band.
But it's kitten
Yes.
at the end.
But concentrate on the first part.
Acid. Is it what is that? Isn't it nuclear?
Yes.
Bomb. Boom.
Yes.
Boom.
Yeah.
Bombastic kitten.
That is a great name for a band.
If there's no band called that, make it happen now. Danger.
Yeah. Well, what's the sign actually? What does this represent?
You know that actually, I don't know.
Ah, okay.
Wait. Poisonous.
Yeah, it's radioactive, but let me tell you the band.
Okay.
Atomic Kitten.
I don't know that.
Yeah, I got
What do they do? What genre is it?
What is it, Mark?
Rock?
Pop.
Pop?
You're gonna listen to it later, okay?
2000s band.
Crazy. Nice.
Maybe you know this one.
Angry Rabbits. No.
Yeah, well, since you don't know, really listen to pop music.
I'm not
lot,
a very
right?
pop person. I'm more soul, R&B, jazz, but
Okay.
I still feel bad
what do
that
you
I
see?
don't know. I see a bunny.
Yes, that's perfect.
Killer.
Yes, almost.
Mafia.
Yeah, almost.
Ninja.
Yeah. I just say yes to everything, right?
So they're ninja bunnies?
Well, does it look friendly?
Mean. Evil bunny.
Yeah, almost. Another word for evil.
Evil? Diabolical.
Diabolical bunny. That's a great name.
Oh, yeah, diabolical bunny.
Well, you probably don't know him, but it's Bad Bunny.
I know. Of course I know Bad
Yeah,
Bunny.
there you go. Bad
But
Bunny.
somehow Bad Bunny is a bit sexy. I didn't find sexiness in that. You see?
Well, bunnies can
Bad
be sexy too.
Bunny. Oh. The Bee Gees.
Yes.
Okay.
Now it's easy. Who do you see?
You know, I know this face.
Yes.
I feel so bad. I feel so
He was a US
ignorant.
president.
Yeah, exactly. Is it Billie Eilish?
Yes.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh, that was stressful for you. Huh?
I don't want people to think I'm dumb.
Well, it's difficult to guess. You know, you made
Billie
it.
Eilish. This is Saturday.
What color do you see?
Black.
Maybe the Saturday has a special meaning for some people. Maybe is there a
Really?
different word for Saturday?
Is there?
Yeah, it is. There is.
The day after Friday.
Yes.
The day before Sunday.
Nice.
Party
also
day.
good. Yeah, it's a religious word actually.
I really? Okay, I'm sorry. Is it God Day? No, because it's
Yeah.
not. Really? Is it?
Basically, it's called Black Sabbath.
Saturday is?
Sabbath, yeah.
Okay. Cool.
That's okay.
The more you know, the more you learn. I'm gonna look really stupid.
Now
and have to-
that was one of my favorite groups
really,
ever. Yeah,
it's pop, or what
it's
is?
R&B.
Ah, okay. Boys to Men.
Whoa,
Yeah.
That was amazing. Like nobody would have
Told
guessed
you
it.
R&B. Like,
Yeah.
see, I'm not ignorant. There's just things I know better. Yeah, okay.
Just spell out what you see.
British knee.
And what's the last one?
Wait, is it really British knee?
Basically, yeah.
Oh, okay. Knee, for sure. Is it a weapon?
Yes.
Weapon is good?
No.
No.
It's a weapon.
It is a weapon.
But say the first part again.
British knee. English knee.
You just make it a little bit shorter.
Brittany. Yes?
Maybe.
Brittany? Britney Spears.
There you go.
Oh, so creative. Who did those?
I think Mark made it, huh? Anna made it.
Wow. They're
Yeah, like Anna basically made the most of them.
they're insane.
I made that one.
Bruno?
Yeah.
Bruno Mars? Okay, nice. Log.
Yes.
What is that?
What is this person doing?
Is carrying
Okay.
a box?
Yeah, it's carrying something. Carry is good.
Log carriage.
Maybe turn it around.
Carry log?
Yes.
Carry. Oh. Carry.
Where is the person that carries something?
Where is? They can be anywhere, really.
Where is it in the picture?
Under.
Yes.
Carry. Under log. Carry under log. Under
Let's
carry
think
log.
about the material.
Wood.
Uh-huh.
Carry wood. Wood. Carry under wood. Carry. Wood.
Carry Underwood. You don't know her, right?
No.
Yeah, it's an artist.
Okay. I will see. There's many people I need to listen to. Then okay. Oh, there's the
Who are these people?
Chris. They are Chris.
Mm-hmm.
They're Chris Brown.
Yes.
Snow play.
That makes total sense.
Flake play.
Yes, also good.
So flake.
No.
Okay. Snow.
No.
Cold.
Yes.
Yeah, cold. Cold play.
Yes.
The way I need so long. Yeah, Coldplay, okay. Beckham.
Yeah, almost.
David.
Yes.
David Bowie.
David Bowie.
Oh, that's so cute. My boyfriend looks like David Bowie.
Really?
He gets told a lot.
Well, greetings to him.
Greetings to him.
This one.
You. Do Tai Chi. Do Tai Chi?
Almost.
Doja Cat. I don't know how I went. Wait, Do Tai Chi. Dochi.
Yes.
Cool.
Like this game too, right?
It's. I like it.
Yeah.
I feel challenged very much. Also, it's for my ego that I'm playing right now.
Okay, let's do a couple more and then
Okay,
we're
cool.
done, okay? This one is pretty hard, actually.
Doll.
Yes?
Dolly Parton.
God damn it.
So hard. See? Coldplay took me a while, but somehow.
Yeah, that was
Okay.
amazing.
Ed Sheeran.
Yes.
Okay. Yes, see, I needed practice.
Yeah.
I needed practice.
Do you speak Spanish as well?
No. I mean, I understand a bit because my
Okay.
dad's Portuguese, but
Oh, wow.
and also French is a Latin language. But
So that's the way your last name comes from.
yeah, because Portuguese.
Esteves, right?
Esteves, yeah.
Well, if you would translate the word he into Spanish, what would that be?
El
What is 1,000 kilos also called?
ton. Elton John.
Yes.
John Cena. Yeah,
Yeah, there you
Elton
go.
John. Nice. M. We have a singer called M in France.
Yeah?
And his hair is a M.
Oh, wow. You French people are crazy.
So I got the answer, I think. No.
What else is he?
Eminem.
Yes,
It's
Eminem.
M-N-M.
Yeah.
Eminem. Ah, so smart you guys are. Very creative.
Yeah.
Ship, wood, burger.
That's the right
Oh, really?
artist. No, it's not.
Okay.
It's a great artist name, though.
Ship, wood, burger. Yes.
Well, wood and what's this?
It's a burger.
What kind of burger? Do you eat burgers?
I actually try to not eat meat anymore. That's a Big Mac.
Let's take the last part of this word.
Mac.
And that was?
Fleet. Fleetwood Mac, Fleetwood. But Dreams.
Fleetwood Mac.
Yeah, but they're the ones singing. Dreams. There's a song with dreams in it, isn't it? I sang this. Mac Fleetwood.
Yeah. Okay, the last one, and then we're done. What is this?
Frank Ocean.
There you go. Nice game, huh?
Yes, very.
Get a big round of applause from everybody here.
Bravo. Very, very nice game. Challenged my ego very much, hurt my feelings a little bit.
Yeah, well, that's the way good games go.
Confirmed which music I listen to, mainly.
We are going to listen to your music mainly after this. And again, we're so happy to be for you to be here.
I'm happy to be here. I'm
Thank
playing
you so
games
much.
and stuff. Is great.
But this is the end of the interview.
Okay.
The next part will be the concert. But before that, please tell the people where they can find you and a little bit more about you.
So you can find me on Instagram. It's called Loulia, so my name, Loulia, underline.
Underline? Is it underline? I don't know.
Underscore officiel. I think it's the same name on TikTok. It's the same name on YouTube. And on Spotify, it's just Loulia, Loulia. And I keep releasing stuff. And I keep doing shows also. So just keep updated and come and we'll have fun. Yeah.
We had fun today. Thank you so much, Loulia.
Thank you.
It was amazing. Okay.
Thank you. Da-ga-da-da-da-da-da.
Wonder I dare to be me. Wonder I dare to not care. Wonder I'll be free. Oh, expectations, constant anxiety. I'll be as happy as I wish I'd be. Yeah, what a dream it'd be. Yeah, once I hear from me. Yeah, oh, no, I don't know how to be alone. I'll be me a home within my soul. Oh yeah, one day I dare to be me. One day I dare to not care. One day I'll be free of expectations, concerns, and anxiety. I let go, let lose the time, and I stand back. I'll be alright. I shine so bright, I treat me right, better. I let go, let lose the time, and I stand back. I'll be alright. I shine so bright, I treat me right, better. Please applause for Jens. For the next one, I'm gonna need you to clap. Hey. One day I dare to be me. One day I dare to not care. One day I'll be free of expectations, concerns, and anxiety. when I did. Thank you very much. Sometimes I feel bad for you. Sometimes I feel sad for you. But then I remember yeah, that you get to see me naked. Yeah, you do. Coming over in the night, we're going too busy. You call me younger, you say I'm out there, but don't I, I'm just free. Don't need a man to validate how nice is my body, 'cause I tell myself every day, you look pretty, ma chérie. And I watch myself when we're doing it, and I is that what you get? Is that what you see? Do you understand how fucking lucky? Black underwear and see-through right there. Time to get ready for you to not care, 'cause you only care of what is underneath. Pull my hair up for myself, that's how I look pretty. Leave a kissing mark on the mirror, hiding for you, but for me. And I watch myself when we're doing it, and I look so sexy. Is the is that what you see? Do you understand how lucky? My legs are long around your neck, my hands are strong gripping the bed. My heart beats fast, I'm out of breath. My fingernails up in your chest, my legs are long around your neck, my hands are strong gripping this bed. No, in his chest, and I watch myself when we're doing it, and I look so sexy. Is that what you get? Is that what you see? Do you understand how lucky? Do you? Okay, you may. I think they're flirting. I think they're flirting. Myself when we do it, and I do so sexy. Is that what you get? Is that what you say? How lucky. We can clap also if you feel like it. Cool. Or snap, yeah, that's cool too. How can I be well when sadness steep into my very skin? How do I come and respect to recover, to be real? I don't know how to let go. Asking myself how to deal with social pain and those my goals I never wanted to achieve. I want self-termination, the freedom to live from my isolation. I felt paranoid, sometimes like a misfit. And then you told me, fix it. You taught me how to be powerful. You taught me how to feel comfortable. You taught me not to be a dick in the word I say. You taught me how to feel vulnerable. You taught me how to feel terrible. You taught me not to be a dick in the word I say. How can I say life goes on when the world is trapped in the past? The same mistakes are on repeat, and all the good things never last. I know my photo and I smile from the billboard. That's not what really matters. At least I've tried to give the best of who I am. Sometimes like a misfit, and then you told me, fuck it. You taught me how to be powerful. You taught me how to feel comfortable. You taught me not to be a dick in the word I say. You taught me how to feel vulnerable. You taught me how to be tolerable. You taught me not to be a dick in the word I say. You taught me how to feel comfortable. You told me not to be a dick in the word I say. You taught me how to feel vulnerable. You taught me how to feel terrible. You taught me not to be a dick in the word I say. Thank you. Thank you. I don't think the voice would have done better than this. Go home one day. That's what I sing. This part goes. Go home one day again. Nice. Go home one day. Keep going this side. Go home one day again. It's already very pretty. Go home one day. Okay, are you guys ready then? Cool. Then we will start the song, and when I do this, that's when you come in. And when I do that, that's when you come out. Okay. Home. I can't seem to get the meaning. Confusing. Home. Can I have more than just one? 'Cause I can't just do what I be. Long the most to 나의 집에 어딜까 다시 가수 Go home one day. Nice. 나의 집에 다시 갈 수 있을까? Go home one day. Nice. One is where all was raised to be loved. Oh, baby. One is where I lived on my own. This thing called réalité. S'envoler and again. Now it's even all the kind. Tashi Kasui.
What a choir. Thank you. Thank you. And you'll see we'll have a great trumpet solo.
Cause I fly so high when I hear your name. I wanna ask those butterflies in my stomach, how come they still fly the same? Oh, it's been years, it's been too long since I've decided that this is over, this is a decision taken. They feel like miles covering my life. Annoying birds calling out at night. Grounded on a big earth, my feet should be on. Grounded on a big, no sleepless nights. Those butterflies will set me free. I read all the books about butterflies. I've got knowledge. How long those butterflies live anyway. I've asked my doctors about the butterflies in my stomach. Is there a medicine that kills them right away? Oh, I don't feel sick in the stomach. I don't remember when it came first. I can't keep track. They feel like miles covering my life. Annoying birds calling out at night. Grounded on a pin. It should be grounded on a bed. No sleepless nights, those butterflies will set me free. Isn't it forbidden to fall back for you? Isn't it forbidden to get back to you? I can't push them away, throw them away out the window of my heart and close it right away. Trumpet solo. Isn't he a great trumpet? Set me free. I wanna be. My feet should be. Oh, great. I wanna be. No sleepless night. Those butterflies. Oh, set me free.
Thank you very much. We have Yasha on the drums, Tim on the keys, and Jens on the guitar, and you on the choir, and Flowers and Beat as the host. It was Loulia. Thank you very much for having me, and tschüssi!